just be open to if the information could be about somebody living um, or deceased. And sometimes things can get mixed up and there might be multiple people. I probably said that for a reason. So, all right, let's whoever gave me a follow just now, thank you. Oh, Sartudi Miss, thank you. Okay. I heard it, but I didn't see it. All right, Kate. Here we go. All right. Yes. I said that for a reason because I feel like I have a male and a female. There's two people coming through together. And it was like bam bam. Like I felt the female, but then I felt the male, and then I felt the female again. So they're it's like two people together. Um I want to say that the relationship between these two people is that the male person is the son of the female. So it could be, and I'm not sure yet, we have to get some more evidence. It could be that this is your grandmother or a grandmother. Um so it could be that this male person, I don't feel like it's your father, but it could be an uncle. And you can put stuff in the chat, but I'm not going to look at it for a little bit. Um okay, what else am I getting with these folks? I feel a little bit of tension between them. Not like not in a terrible way, but almost like they want to talk over each other, or that there was like some like light-hearted arguing between the two people, that they would like bicker with each other. But I kind of feel like the male kind of takes over a little bit, like he's a little more boisterous than the woman is. So he would maybe win the argument, or at least think that he won the argument. Okay, so let's see if I can get some more um, something else. Maybe how one of them passed or a name. I want to try to connect to the female, but the male is kind of like. So maybe I should let him say what he wants to say so that I can get to the female, because she's like, it's almost like she's behind him. I definitely feel like this is an uncle. Okay, so let's see. I feel like he's kind of loud, and he is talking so fast that I'm having a hard time figuring out what he wants to tell me. Um, okay, so let me see. Does any of this make sense so far? Uncle Ross. Does this personality fit Uncle Ross? Was he kind of boisterous and loud, and like I feel like he talks loudly, and he talks over people. Mm. Was he a smoker? It's your grandmother's brother. Okay. Do you happen to know if he was a smoker? I must feel like there's something with his lungs. Like, it could have been what caused his... Yeah, okay. He was a smoker. I kind of feel like the smoking caused an issue with his lungs, and that could be what caused him to pass. So, it's not the son of. I think that it's the brother of, and I do think this other person is your grandmother. And so let's see. What does Uncle Ross want to tell you so that he'll step aside and let your grandmother come through? Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay. Uncle Ross, what do you want, man? Oh, he just clearly told me. Take care of yourself. And I think he's talking about health-wise. And I don't know if you have some sort of health issue or you're doing something that could cause a health issue, or if he's just saying it because he didn't take care of himself and he wants to make sure that you take care of yourself. Hello, thank you. Thank you for the follow. You do have a health issue. Okay. I kind of feel like there's something that you know that you should be doing that will help you with your health issue. And Uncle Ross is saying that you need to do it. Does that make sense? I'm not really picking up on what it is, and I don't want to get too far because that's your business. You've not been taking care of yourself. You're disabled. Yes. Okay. So that's why Uncle Ross is coming through, because he didn't take care of himself and he felt like that was detrimental to him. So he's saying, he's clearly coming through and very in his boisterous way saying that you need to take care of yourself. And like I was like, what at the very beginning where he's like talking over, you know, like he's kind of loud, like it's almost kind of like he's yelling at you. But in a loving, caring, yelling way. Like he's trying to get your attention and tell you that you need to take care of yourself. Okay, so now that Uncle Ross has gotten to tell me what he wanted to tell me, Uncle Ross, I'm going to please ask you, thank you, first of all, Uncle Ross, thank you for coming through. Thank you for telling Kate what you wanted to say. But let's see if her grandmother can come through now and tell you and let her speak. Hello, Canesbrock. I think that I've got Sir Tootimus in here, and I just had someone else come in. I have no idea how to pronounce this name. Capricornia is the end of it. And then I would have you. So I do need to take a quick break as soon as I'm done with Kate because I drank a lot of water. Let's say no more about that. So I'm almost done with Kate. I'm going to see if I can get her grandmother to come through. Gaia. I'm really terrible at pronouncing names. So if I totally butchered that, I'm sorry. Okay, Kate, let's see if Grandma will come through for you. Okay, so I feel like Grandma is much... Compared to Uncle Ross, she's quieter. She seems very sweet and loving. We've had a lot of sweet, loving grandmas tonight. Or older ladies. The other one was a great aunt. She seems quieter, sweet and loving, once again, I'm totally getting like a hug thing going on. Like she wants to hug you. Like she is hugging you. I see her hugging you. And I know that I just told this same message to Spongy, but she's saying it's going to be okay. Like, I almost feel like, you know, when a little kid gets hurt or they're upset about something and they start crying and like the mom or the grandma will like scoop them up and like, you know, hold them and pat their back and be like and tell them, yeah, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. Like that's totally what I feel like she's doing with you. So to me that seems like, to me that tells me that you've been going through a hard time, like the whole world right now, right? We've all been going through a terrible time. Um, she's been there. She sees that you're going through the tough time, and she's comforting you from the other side to tell you that it's going to be okay. Does that make sense? Sweet and stern and loving. Awesome. Great aunts are like second grandmas. Yes, I think Canesbrock I will be able to fit you in. Yes. So Kate, did that is that true? You feel like you've been going through a hard time? I think I need to write down who I needed to read for here. Hold on one second. All right, and then Gia, and then Canesbrock. You've been struggling, yes. All right, so Grandma's there, and she's totally like scooping you up like a little baby, like holding on to you, telling you it's gonna be okay. So that just like when I was reading for Spongy, she's been there. She sees you struggling. You're not alone. She's with you, and Uncle Ross is in there to be your cheerleader and tell you to basically get your poop in a group because you need to take care of yourself. And I hope that that is helpful for you, Kate. And will you please tell me what your grandmother's name is? Good. I'm so glad.